Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So here's an interesting turn of events. UNC Chapel Hill abolishes DEI department and transfers all funds to campus cops after frat brothers were left to defend the flag from an anti-Israel mob. Last week there was these anti-Israel protests going on at a bunch of college campuses, but at UNC Chapel Hill, this group of frat brothers, they came out and they basically held the flag up for an hour or two and made sure that the American flag did not touch the ground. A nice gesture, and in the wake of that, John Rich from Big and Rich, he's going to throw them a little bash. He's going to play a concert for them, Freedom Party. From what I understand, that's all still being planned and stuff like that. But I have seen John Rich post on X a couple times that there is progress being made for that to actually happen, that event to actually happen. And so, and we'll look forward to seeing how that actually turns out. But UNC Chapel Hill Board of Trustees voted Monday to cut funding for diversity programs in next year's budget and approved a change that would divert $2.3 million towards public safety and policing. The vote to shift more funding to public safety comes as continued pro-Palestinian protests on UNC campuses have resulted in several arrests in recent weeks. The campus made national headlines after members of the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity took it upon themselves to shield the flag after protesters replaced it with a Palestinian flag. The Budget Committee Vice Chair, Marty Kotis, said law enforcement has already been forced to react to protests. They need more funding to keep the university safe from a larger threat. And I love that they chose to take that funding out of their DEI program, because DEI is trash. It's dead. It can go ahead and die, right? It's important to consider the needs of all 30,000 students, not just the 100 or so that may want to disrupt the university's operations, Kotis said. Wow, that's not a Democrat way. Typically, the No Child Left Behind is the Democrat way. They want to slow all 30,000 students down to the pace of these 100 jerks that want to ruin everything for everybody else. You know, they're the speck of poop in the ice cream that I've referred to in the past. Ruins the whole thing, one little speck. It takes away resources from others. The budget chair said, the decision gives the university an opportunity to lead on this. Budget Chair Dave Bullock said, the decision gives the university an opportunity to lead on this and get ahead of the vote by the University of North Carolina Board of Governors on its diversity policy. Last month, the statewide Board Committee of University Governance voted to reverse and replace its DEI policy for 17 schools across the state. The change would alter a 2019 diversity, equity, and inclusion regulation that defines the roles of various DEI positions. It would appear to eliminate those jobs if the policy is removed. Good. Good, good, good. The full 24-member board is scheduled to vote next week on the policy change. If the altercation is approved, it will take effect immediately. Good. They shouldn't wait till 2025. In March, the University of Florida eliminated its chief diversity officer position, scrapping the position, staff jobs, and halted any contracts involving this subject because of a new law passed last year that was pushed by Governor Ron DeSantis. In that case, the $5 million that had been earmarked for the DEI program will be diverted into a faculty recruitment fund. A conservative quest to limit diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives is gaining momentum in state capitals and college governing boards, with officials in about one-third of the states now taking some sort of action against it. And they should. DEI is basically taking us back to the time in society pre-segregation, pre-desegregation, right? Republican lawmakers in about 24 states have filed bills seeking to restrict DEI initiatives this year. They are countered by Democrats who have sponsored supportive DEI measures in about 20 states. Every Republican should be against this DEI stuff. It promotes segregation. And we know the Democrats are the party that founded the KKK, so why wouldn't they want to segregate through this DEI procedure? Lawmakers have proposed about 150 bills this year that would either restrict or promote DEI efforts. So anyway, I just gotta wonder how much of this is a snowball effect from what started with the Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light fiasco last year in April. And it seems like ever since then, a lot of this DEI stuff has been brought to the forefront, and people see it for what it is. A tool used by the Democrats to divide us into new categories that we can fight over, right? So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.